Morning, movers and shakers. Clap with me, clap with me. Time to get the blood moving. Faster, faster. All right, PE time. Let's get moving. What I would like to do, start off today, is to do a little bit of jogging. You can jog in place, or you can certainly go ahead and jog like Mr. Stoffel in a pattern. Right now I'm just kind of doing a square, and as I'm doing the square, I'm also practicing jogging backwards, or kind of like a slow walk, whatever you call it. Also, I'm doing a side slide at the very top, like right now. Back down, over, another side slide pattern movement called locomotor, side, side, step, sides, and back down, back over. Move your arms, move your body. If you want to jostle or move your head around as you're doing it, that's fine. Be kind of silly with it. It's all about having fun. It's all about moving your body, getting that blood flow going. The more we move, the better we feel. And that's always a good thing, right? So, little triangle pattern I'm doing now, all the way up, cross, and then I do a diagonal side slide down to complete my triangle. Okay. And back down and up again. And then I'm just going to kind of go back and forth, making a W. W for workout. Up and down. Back out. And back again. My big W. Okay. Then I'm going to go ahead and make a P for perseverance. I'm going to start at the bottom of the P, bring myself all the way up, and then I'm going to bring it over in kind of like a nice little circle. And there's our P. P is standing for perseverance, and perseverance means keep trying, do your best, never give up. Practice, practice, practice is really what it is. A lot of things don't come easy to us at the beginning, so we have to keep practicing until we get better. Okay, I want to get started into extending our catching and tossing lesson, and hopefully you have your sock ball ready to go. I've got mine. This seems to be a really nice, good sock ball today that I've got going. And what I want to make sure that you understand is when you toss a ball, or the sock ball, you want to make sure if you're tossing with your right, you want to have your left foot in front and your right foot behind, some good balance. And we have opposition, so we also maintain our balance. We want to make sure that we start our arm behind our back, okay, behind our body. And then we want to slowly move it forward, and we're going to toss the object right about here, equal to my shoulder. So when I toss it up, I track it with my eyes, right back into my hands, okay? Your hand positioning, once again, is curled hands, a little bit farther apart than my object, and they're going to be, as soon as the sock ball touches in my hands, I kind of just slowly kind of clutch it or slowly grasp it or close, okay? So, watch how Mr. Stoffel does it, and then we'll have time to practice together. And always be ready to move to wherever the object goes. So if I toss a little bit in front of me, I have to be ready to go ahead and move, because we can't always have a perfect toss where we don't have to move, okay? That's a little bit difficult to do. So probably most of the time that you're going to be tossing it, the object is going to be going in different areas, which is okay. Not a problem, because we're still practicing how to go ahead and do a toss that is just going to keep our body in the same place, all right? So practice with me if you haven't already. And we're just going up and down, up and down, up and down. Now I'm going to switch sides. I'm going to practice with my left. You also may do the same, or you can just keep practicing with your right hand. It's totally up to you. Notice I move my foot position. My right leg, right foot is in the front, and I start with the back. Up I go. Catching with both hands. And good job. Keep going. And one more. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we are going to extend this skill, and we're going to put a little bit more of a difficult type of a catch in there, but I'm sure that you can do it with some practice. And what we're going to do is we're going to put a clap into our toss. So in other words, I'm going to toss, I'm going to clap, and then I'm going to catch my object. So for example, watch. And then I catch the sock ball. So once again, here we go. Toss it up. It's better if you clap right at the beginning. As soon as the sock ball leaves my hand, I'm going to clap. Watch. One more time. And then the ball will come down. Now, I have a high ceiling here in my condo, and you may have a lower ceiling, but that's okay, because you don't need that much height. I can do it very, very quickly, or I can do it a little bit higher. It's all the same. Okay, practice. Please practice if you haven't already. I'm sure you already started, but that's okay, good. I like people that are anxious and they're willing to try and they're ready to go. So keep practicing that. Also, if you want to challenge yourself, try your hand that you're not so confident with. Oh, I forgot to clap. Okay. Sometimes you can try 2 claps. And you're going to get to the point where maybe you're going to try to go ahead and do as many claps as you can, like this. However many that was. Maybe it's 5 or 6, okay? So, let's just keep practicing. We're tossing the ball up, make sure it's nice and straight. We don't have to move. If you're not moving around to catch the sock ball, you're an excellent tosser, okay? If you are moving around and you're catching it, that's great too, because that means that you're agile and you're fast and you have very good reflexes, and you're getting right to the point where you need to go in order to catch it. So that's excellent. And if you're practicing, that's excellent. It's all really good. It's all for fun. Okay, enough of that, and you can always practice more at home on your own. The next part that I want to do is we have to do our 5 jack-in-the-box. Okay, so remember, feet are together, and you are going to place your feet somewhat together, not to be perfectly together, but somewhat together, close by. Hands at your sides, so we're now closed, and then remember when we come up, we say open and close, open and close, open and close. So we're going to just try 3 jack-in-the-box. So remember, it's 3 towards you, 3 I'm going to move to the side, 3 I'm going to have my back towards you, and 3 more. And then 3 more, and then 3 more. Now this usually takes, boys and girls, when we're outside, this usually takes a couple of months. So it's going to take probably about 10 or 12 of these sessions for you to understand how to do it. But when we come back to school, you already know what to do, and you'll be ready to go, which would be great. So let's try it. Try it with me, please. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, turn, 1, 2, 3, turn, 1, 2, 3, turn, 1, 2, 3, turn, 1, 2, 3. Okay, very nice. Next thing I want to do is we're going to pretend that we're going to hold up a piano, a really heavy piano, and so what we're going to do is we're going to lift up the piano, lifting it up, get up there, we're going to push it up, and we're pushing up with the piano, we're holding it straight arms. Oh my goodness. Woo, it's a very heavy piano. All right, and keep stretching, keep stretching, keep stretching, keep stretching, keep stretching, and getting tired, getting heavy. Let's throw off the piano, and let's make some rain. Bring down the rain. Wiggle your fingers to make it look like rain. And then we're going to bring the rain all the way down. Put your feet together, all the way down to the ground. I'm going to try to get to the ground. And Mr. Stoffel, I can't get to the ground. I haven't been able to get to the ground for a long time. But that's okay. We're going to go ahead and hold it here. You should feel a little bit of a stretch in the back of your legs. And we're just going to go ahead and play with the rain down here a little bit. Just a little bit. Keep moving it around. And bring the rain back up. We're going to make the rain go backwards. So that'd be cool. Sometimes that does happen. And here we go back down again. One more time. Nice and slow. Nice and slow. Here we go. Here we go. All the way down. And good job. Making it rain. Making it rain. And bringing it back up. Standing upright. Nice and tall. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and do our washing machines. Washing machines are good for our oblique muscles, to stretch those out. So it's kind of looking kind of strong, right? Oh, look at those. I need to work on those some more. So we are going to just do 10 of these. All we do is we're going to start this way, and we're going to hold it just a second, and swing back the other way. And hold it, then go back. That's one. Now we're going to start our second. Come on, praise offering. And back, that's 2. And back over. And 3. And 4. Good job. And 5. I love these stretches. It feels so good. And 6. And 7. And 8. 2 more to go. And 9. One more. Make it a good one. And 10. All right. Nice job. Next we do is high scissors, arms out to your sides. Make sure you have a nice area, as we're going to be having our arms out. It's kind of like when we do a Jack in the Box. I don't have a big area here, but it's plenty of space for what we need to do, okay? So, arms up, and we do high scissors. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Now we're going to do low scissors, 20 low scissors. Arms up, and here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Excuse me just 1 second. Okay, no technical difficulty there. We're gonna have many of those. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and just take a little drink of water. Water is always good to have when we're exercising. All right, next, we're gonna do some push-ups and we're gonna do some sit-ups. So, I've got a towel here, just put on the floor. I'm gonna move it up. I think that'll be a good position where you can see me. So, let's do sit-ups first. I like doing the sit-ups first. So, we're gonna be seated on the floor. You're gonna put your feet flat on the ground. Yes, I think you can see me. Good. All right, now, let me scoot back. I don't know. Just a little bit. Okay. All right. Hands at your sides. We're just resting. Feet flat on the ground. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to take my right hand. I'm going to put it up on this shoulder. I'm going to take my left and cross the right. And I'm going to hold this position here. I love to call this, I love my mummy position. So I call this a mummy. It's M-U-M-M-Y, not M-O-M-M-Y, not mommy. I love my mommy. No, we all know we all love our mommies. So it's, I love my mummy, because this is, I think, how you did it back in the day. But I love my mummy. We're coming up on Halloween soon enough. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to hold our hands here. And we're simply just going to lift our upper body, not very far, but quite a bit. And then we're going to hold it when we're up, and then we're going to come back down. And then that would be one step. So watch Mr. Stoffel first. Here I go. And it is up, hold, and down. All right, that's one. It's easy, okay? Please do it with me. And ready, set, go. Up. And down one. Up. And down two. Up. And down three. Okay, that's three. And you could certainly practice those on your own after you've watched this video or when you have free time. Okay. Now, next thing we're going to do is we're going to do push-ups. So I'm going to lie down on my towel here, put my feet on. Of course, I'm 6 feet tall, so things tend to get in my way a little bit. All right, I'm going to simply put my hands to either side. I'm just going to pretend I'm taking a nap here with my head to the side. And very important to understand that my hands are kind of more equal with my chin, okay? So they kind of come to my chin, and my fingers are facing my fireplace, okay? So, important. And also have your fingers spread a little bit, not close together. And all we're simply going to do is lift your upper body up, all the way full extension. So there's one. Come back down. Rest. Back up. Two. We're going to hold it. 1, 2, 3. Back down. Back up. 1, 2, 3. Back down. And back up. 1, 2, 3. And back down. 1, 2, 3. Very good. We'll do 2 more. And up. 1, 2, 3. And back down. And the last one. 1, 2, and 3. And always go back down, because that completes the push-up. All right. Get up. And like anything we use, we want to make sure we put it back nice and neat. So I'm going to fold my workout towel as neat as I can do it with the help of the coffee table, making sure that it's nice and neat, just the way I had it, right? That's what we should always do. when you get up in the morning, you should be making your bed before you start your day. That way when you get back into it at nighttime, it is good to go. Okay, the next step is I'm going to show you a chair sitting exercises and stretching exercises, and I'm actually going to be doing it through my computer. I found a really good video on a gentleman that he does an excellent job of explaining it, and I'm going to go ahead and move this chair there so I can watch it with you. So if you have a chair, dining room chair is good. I'm using this one. It's a nice sturdy chair, so hopefully you have your chair already and you can go ahead and sit in your chair. I'm going to go ahead and set us up so that way we can watch this video. So I'm just logging on my computer. Okay, and I'm going to, let's see here, I'm going to go ahead and I think put it like this. Let me see if I can't switch this for a second. Hang with, hold tight. I thought that was going to switch it. Okay, I guess not. Okay, well, we're going to do it. And here we go.
Gentle stretch. So I always like to begin by aligning our posture. Make sure we're sitting up straight with our feet flat on the floor, sitting squarely on our backside. And the most important thing is to take deep breaths in through your nose and breathe out through your mouth with pursed lips. So let's all practice a deep breath together. And there you have it. We're going to take lots of deep breaths. Our body craves that oxygen as we exercise, okay? So we are going to take lots of deep breaths in this class. That's a big part of exercising, okay? So now that our posture is aligned, we're going to put our arms to our side and give ourselves a big stretch up in the air. Stretch it out. Feels good, like we just got out of bed. We're going to go side to side. And again, just do what you can do. Feels good. Okay. We're going to raise our arms up 12 times, okay? So put your arms to your side. Here we go. Arms up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. One more. Up, and rest. Very good. So let's take one of those deep breaths now. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Okay? So we're going to do a couple simple stretches before we do any exercising. It's always important to stretch out before we do any exercising. So let's start with a simple neck stretch. We're just going to rotate our neck 6 times clockwise and then counterclockwise, okay? So rotate your necks. Give it a nice little stretch. Slowly. About 6 times. And now the other direction, change directions. Very good. Okay, very good. We're just doing simple stretches so far. Okay, now what we're going to do is our shoulder stretch. We're just going to stretch out our shoulder by rolling them forward, okay? Slowly just roll your shoulders forward. We're going to do that about 12 times. Everything I do is in sets of 6 or 12. Nice gentle stretch, rolling them forward. Feels good. Everything at your own pace, all right? Now backwards, let's roll our shoulders back. Roll them back. Give it a good stretch. Big stretches back. Taking deep breaths all the while. Very good. Okay, very good. Those are some great stretches. Okay, now we're going to do our first exercise. It's called the reach across. Put your arm.
Okay. He explains everything really, really well. I'm going to set this back up here. Bear with me. And back in my home workout area. Let's see here. Okay, I think that should work. Okay. Well, in any event, we've got about 30 seconds left here, so I hope you enjoyed today's class. I've got to work on getting a little bit better. I forgot to enlarge the guy that was sitting on the chair doing his sitting exercises, but that's okay. The more I do this, the better I'm going to get to. Just like anything else, when we practice, we get better and better. That word is called perseverance. It's a really long word. You keep practicing, you keep doing push-ups, sit-ups, try to do them every day if you can. Tossing, whenever I show you, it's certainly fun to do it. And you guys have a wonderful day. And movers and shakers, I'll see you next time on Mr. Stoffel's PE lesson. Have a great day. Take care.